Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Comedian Hislop and artist Sir Grayson have been spotted hobnobbing at the Royal Society of Literature's summer party, as an explosive civil war within the ranks of the illustrious writers group threatens to rip it apart. The elite establishment, founded more than 200 years ago, has been rocked by a series of bitter feuds, with the latest chapter focusing on the legitimacy of new fellows set to be elected to the country's most august writers' organization. Members are reportedly clashing heads behind the scenes over plans to make the group more inclusive in a bid to bring new writers from more diverse backgrounds, who may not socialize within the bubble of the London elite, into the fold. But some of the country's finest wordsmiths are also up in arms amid accusations of censorship blighting the famed institution, with former heads of the society accusing the current leadership of autocratic behavior. The feud, which has been going on since last year, came to a head this month when 20 senior members of the establishment vowed to boycott the summer party, which is the jewel in the group's social calendar. Describing the mayhem raging behind the scenes, one society fellow told The Spectator, "It's such a cluster of asterisk asterisk asterisk. It's such a cluster of asterisk asterisk asterisk. Everyone is falling out with everyone else. It's just unbelievable how much everyone hates each other. It's like one of those long marriages that seems to have been perfectly happy, and then suddenly you discover they've both been seeing other people and have called in the lawyers." Artist Sir Grayson, 64, known for his tapestries, ceramic works and cross-dressing, appeared unfazed by the row rocking the Royal Society, RSL. The eccentric was pictured wearing a dress and smiling while hobnobbing with "Have I Got News for You" star Hislop and his wife Victoria at the party inside London's Garden Museum. The latest saga of in the behind-the-scenes row erupted earlier this year after the alleged sacking of Maggie Ferguson in December, the editor of the Society's own RSL Review journal. According to The Spectator, the RSL was in its final proof shortly before Christmas when it was pulled amid concerns about an article that was sympathetic to Palestine, sparking a censorship row. The RSL said the magazine was postponed for editorial improvements, and that Ferguson, an acclaimed biographer with 30 years' experience, departed by mutual agreement. But the move sparked a furious backlash, with around 70 writers from the RSL have calling for an emergency meeting, with the RSL's ruling Council of Trustees confirming in February it had referred itself to the Charity Commission and announced a review of its governance. Some of the biggest names in literature including Margaret Atwood, Kazuo Ishiguro, Ian McEwan and Philip Pullman have added their name to a letter to the Times over the alleged censorship over the pro-Palestine statement. But the Society has denied that this was the reason the magazine was pulled. The writers joined with former presidents of the Royal Society of Literature Marina Warner and Colin Thobron to express their concern over the serious reputational damage to the 200-year-old organization. They wrote, "The evidence seems strong that there was managerial interference in an article that contained a passage sympathetic to Palestinians. Also, there have been concerns about the failure of the Society's leadership to show solidarity with Salman Rushdie after an attempt on his life as well as a failure to support Kate Clancy after she was cancelled by her publisher." An email exchange between a current trustee and a long-standing fellow, Jeremy Treglone, who is calling for an EGM, has also been revealed by the paper. The trustee, who has not been identified, responded furiously to the suggestion an EGM might be held, saying, "I for one will not be bullied by you and intimidated by the vitriol you are cooking up to hurl at an organization you once honored. I have spent most of my life being prosecuted for my race, my culture, my class, my nationality, and I see through the coded language you use." Novelist Rose Tremaine and her partner the biographer Richard Holmes have since warned the Society's management about the survival of the RSL as a whole, reported The Times last week. The pair also added their voices to growing concerns the Society was diluting literary EXC.